Hello, everybody. Are you ready for another bridge tip? Well, today we're going to be talking about long suit establishment. That's a long word. Well, what does it mean? It means exactly what it sounds like. We want to establish our long suits. Now, normally when we're playing in a trump suit, that's our long suit, but sometimes we have a side other long suit, and it's good to help get rid of losers. Let's take a look. Okay, so when we're playing in a no trump contract or a suit contract, we want to establish our long suits for extra tricks. So how do we do that? Well, I can tell you that many times we have that side long suit that can be used to get rid of losers. When we are establishing that side long suit, we have to look to see if we have entries or communication between the two hands in order to set up that side suit. It's like your little Uber ride back and forth to the dummy in your hand. We have to be careful to coordinate setting up the side suit with drawing trump. This is a quick example. Here we have a hand where ace fifth of spades opposite king and one spade. That's our side suit. Hearts are trump. So the dummy has 5 spades and I have 2. If the spades divide 3-3 or 4-2, you have enough entries to establish the spade suit by this technique of maybe we'll play the king of spades and then the ace of spades, and we're going to ruff a spade, and perhaps the suit will be established. The 4th or the 5th might become good for a pitch. So that's our goal, to set up that side suit. Here's an example. We're in 3 no trump. South is playing it. And as you can see in this example, they led the 6 of diamonds. You need 9 tricks. In no trump, we count our winners. You have 3 for sure spade tricks, 1 sure heart trick, and 2 sure club tricks. Not enough tricks to make our 9. After they lead a diamond and we float it around to our queen, we do have another trick. But where are our extra tricks going to come from to make at least 9? They're going to come from the club suit, right? We have a 5-3 club fit, and that's a side suit here that we can establish tricks on. We might be able to get another diamond trick if the ace of diamonds is on side, but we're going to concentrate on the club suit. So we have to look, do we have enough entries to get back and forth to set up that club suit? Well, if they divide 3-3, we will get 4 club tricks. So what should we do? We win the queen of diamonds, and we're going to play the ace king of clubs and another club and hope that the suit divides 3-3. If it does, we can hopefully win the return, whatever they return, and we can get to the south hand with either a spade or a heart and cash the remainder clubs to make our contract. So what happens if we don't have a lot of entries? Okay, in this hand, the contract again is 3-0, but they let a spade. Well, that's good for us. We don't have to worry. We've got 3 stoppers and spades. So let's count our winners. We have 3 sure spades, 2 sure clubs, 1 sure diamond, and 1 sure heart. Okay, 5, 6, 7. We need extra tricks. But look, the north hand that has the long club suit doesn't have any entries. They're void of entries. So how do we establish the club suit when we don't have entries? We are going to win the spade suit and lead a club towards that good club suit, but we're not going to win with the ace or the king. We're going to duck a club. What does that mean? If we lead the 4, we're going to play it to the 6 or the 8. It doesn't make any difference. And we're not going to play our winner. We're going to let them win the trick, and they will return something. And when we win the return, We are now going to play our second club, because we only had two, to the ace of clubs, and then play the king of clubs and hope that they break 3-3. Then we're going to get how many club tricks if they break 3-3? We're going to get 4. We're not going to get all 5, but we're going to get 4 and be able to make our contract. So do you see that when you have no entries, like you see this in this hand, we have 2 little clubs opposite the ace, king, 5th. We have to play a low club and not play a winner because we don't have the entries. And then we come back and we're going to now win the club the second time with the ace or the king, and they do break 3-3. So we're very, very fortunate here. That's setting up our long suit. Okay. Now we're in a suit contract. The contract is 4 spades. Well, we have nice spade suit, right? Nice spade fit. But we have too many losers. We're in a suit contract. We have 2 diamond losers on the king of diamonds lead. As you see, they led the king of diamonds. And so 2 diamond losers and 2 club losers. That's too many. So we have to get rid of one of the losers. Where can we look to get rid of the losers? Well, look at that second long suit. The dummy has a 5-card suit headed by the ace king. That is a really good suit. This time, however, even though we have 2 small, we don't want to duck a heart because then they can cash their winning tricks and we'll go down. But we do want to set up the heart suit. So what do? We win the ace of diamonds and we cash 1 round of trump with a high trump in your hand. Why? Because if you look at those good spots, the jack and the 9 of spades are entries to that good heart suit. So we don't want to squander our entries. Okay, so we're going to again win the ace of diamonds, pull 1 round of trump with a high trump in our hand. Okay. Then we're going to play the ace and the king of hearts. Play a heart to the ace king and ruff a heart high. Remember, ruff a heart high. We have all the high spots. It doesn't cost us anything. And then we're going to go to the 9 of spades that's in the dummy and play another heart and ruff it high. And now we're going to go to the jack of spades that we carefully preserved in the dummy. That will have pulled all of West's trump, and that will have established our 5th heart. That little 2 of hearts is now a winner, and we can pitch one of our club or diamond losers on it. You see? So we get to claim making the contract because we established the long side suit. Okay. Here, now it's your turn to make a plan. You are in 4 hearts. And the king of diamonds was led. Can you make this contract? What is your plan? Beautiful heart suit. Okay. What are we going to do? I see what I'm going to do. Do we have a second long suit to establish? Let's see. Okay, you have 4 losers. Again, you have 2 diamond losers and 2 club losers. Too many. There's only one possible place to get rid of one of the losers, and that's on the long 5-card spade suit. If you plan your entries, you are going to be able to make this hand. And where are your entries? Well, they already knocked out the ace of diamonds, so that's no entry. But we've got those good trump spots again that we can use as entries. So we'll win the opening lead, play the ace of spades right away. Don't play trump yet. Play the ace of spades, ruff a spade, play a heart to the 9, that's an entry, ruff a spade high, go back to the dummy with the jack of hearts, ruff another spade high, and then play that carefully preserved heart to the king. And the fifth spade is now established. You're a genius. You made the hand, but you have to ace of spades, ruff a spade, back to the board, ruff another spade, back, 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 until you establish the fifth spade. Okay, now we're in a grand slam. You arrive in seven spades. Oh my goodness. The 10 of diamonds is led. Can you make this hand? I'm sure you can because you've been listening. I know you can. All right, plan your play. The 10 of diamonds is led. You have to take all the tricks, so I know you're going to win the ace of diamonds for sure. Did you make your plan? All right, you can count 12 tricks. You have 12 top tricks. Do you have enough entries to set up that long side suit, which is hearts? Yes, you do. You have the Jack of Spades entry and the King of Clubs entry. Many of you might be thinking, well, in order to make all 13 tricks, I'm going to have to take a club finesse. However, that's a 50-50 play. The only way you're going to lose by setting up the hearts is if they break 5 in one hand. Well, that's not as likely as 3-3 or 4-2. So let's see what happens. What did they lead? They led the 10 of diamonds, and we're going to win it with our ace. What do we do next? We're going to cash the one round of spades just to check that nobody's void. Okay, so we're going to cash one round of spades. And now we're going to play the ace, king of hearts, and ruff a heart high. Okay, go to the dummy with the Jack of spades, our entry. Ruff another heart high and enter the dummy with the king of clubs. And you are going to be golden, and you've established the long heart suit for the 13th trick, and you've made the grand slam. I hope you had fun with long suit establishment. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics that you want discussed for the next bridge tip, please feel free to email me. And have a wonderful day of bridge.